Alright guys, hello and welcome back to another episode of F1 Manager 24, where we're going to take every team, bring them from last on the grid to first on the grid. So, since Haas came in last place in the 2023 season before this 2024 game, we are now going to start with Haas for Season 1. And then Season 2, we will switch to whatever team comes in last on the year that we come in first with Haas. Only the constructors, not entirely worried about the drivers. We're only worried about constructors' points. So, we left off 4 days before Mexico, pretty much at the end of October. Right at the end of, Texas. And I believe we actually had a pretty decent round out in Texas. Yeah, I'm not worried about previous race. That's what I want to look at. Okay, 15th and 17th. I was wrong. We did not have a good time out in Texas. I was wrong. My bad, guys. Didn't mean to steer you the wrong way. Alright. We're gonna do the chassis. So the chassis up there. And look at that, we got all three now. That is beautiful. So what do we have? Yeah, we have more than enough of everything. Alright, Tour Center, level 5. Refurbished. Hospitality, refurbished. Couple more days, get that chassis done and dusted. So now we have all of our chassis manufactured, which is beautiful. So I think next we should try and focus on just saving some cash. Yep, we're gonna go ballsy with our race guesstimations or our predictions, targets, whatever. Yo, what up, Ben? How you doing?
Music is in the air this weekend, but it's not mariachi we'll be hearing. It's going to be the roar of the engines and the cheers of the crowd. Formula One is back in the very heart of Mexico City at the Autodromo Hermanos Rodriguez. Last round was a dream weekend for race winner Oscar Piastri, the Australian showing his mettle against the best of the best. Now let's get the weekend underway. Jesus fucking Christ, goddamn muting. But
But I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. And how come you came home early today? You not feeling well, or did you come home and try and play your fucking career? Alright, so there's no... Fuck. So no sprint this weekend, so we're going to throw all of our practice parts back in here. Well, fuck it. Good that you have that option anyways. Nice. Well, not option, but I'm sure you took it upon yourself to make that option. But either way, good for you that you got to go home early. That's about what I thought. And to make your own opportunity. Let's go something like that. Oops. Almost forgot about Gasly. Sure. And into the simulation of FP2. All right. Let's do something like that, maybe. Sure, why not? Give it a try for FP3.
Our weekend.
Oof. Don't really have much of a choice with that one now, do we? He's gonna have to live with that one. Throw the race parts back in here for Q1. Damn it. All right. Fantastic. Let's get into it. Just to double check here, make sure everything's all good. That's good. Ooh, we're actually gonna switch the gearbox out. 44%. No, because we can push it to 40%. So yeah, it's gonna be the last weekend for that gearbox. As a race part. Alright, carry on.
Cool the car, but stay negative on the delta.
Alright, so not great laps. Not great. Got Zandvoort next. Zandvoort's a good track. Dutch GP. The only problem is it's not going to be on the calendar anymore. I think either this year or next year is the last year for it.
So your P14.
Nope.
Box at the end of this lap.
But Barcelona is. So there's 2 Spanish Grand Prix next year. We have Barcelona and Madrid, which is great. Barcelona got renewed for 2 more years, I think it was. Gasly moving up in the world. Behrman's gonna have to have a good fucking race. Are you kidding me? 77? Holy crap. What do we do to fucking Behrman that caused him to drop so much? Holy. Believe this is my last tire for qualifying too.
Green light.
Oh, and Gasly definitely got held up big time. By like a second and a half minimum. We're gonna try and get a third run in with Gasly. Okay. He dropped a decent amount of time off, but we need to drop some more time off on your next run. Wait till more people start coming out of the box. Alright, come on, Gasly. Give me a good lap, bud. Green. Green. Nice. 12th place. Good job, Pierre. That's a good lap. That is a good lap. That is fucking amazing. Let's go in and adjust this a little bit. Awesome. Probably like right about there. Right about there. 33.59. Damn it. Yep. Damn. What was it? 30 what? Hmm. Okay, so we're gonna drop fuel by 2. The board have lost all confidence. Yeah, you're probably gonna get fired.
The anticipation is really building here. The fans in attendance are absolutely buzzing with excitement. As we get to this race, our focus
Bottas is
shifts to
useless.
Valtteri Bottas.
Starting P10 puts them in the right place to get some points, but there's still a lot to do.
This is it. Here we go with the Mexico City Grand Prix. And it's lights out and away we go.
Let's go.
Really? Wow, that's very upsetting. Wait, I just realized you have the Sauber driver. You have Bottas and Joe.
Finally.
Good job, good job.
Behrman's down into 13th now. Gasly's up in 9th. Hell yeah.
Caution for debris.
Now it looks like, yes, it is.
Crash involving
Alex
multiple
Albon's
cars.
involved in that.
Both of the Williams.
Sorry, guys.
Fucking Logan Sargent locked up, went to the back of Alex. Didn't look like it was very hard, but there was contact.
Focus on managing those
That
tyres.
does nothing but help us, so.
Copy.
We need to reduce K1 usage.
Your battery is ready. Recharge on.
There goes the other Red Bull. Yeah, we're gonna reduce the amount of fuel we're pushing.
Think we can give it a couple of laps. Yeah, copy.
Copy.
Behrman's dropped into 15th. He's about to switch up onto some mediums now. Alright, let Gasly go in the pits now.
And what's that? A pit stop issue. Now, what
Behrman
exactly
pit stop
happened
issue.
there?
Fucking fantastic.
So the Haas makes a stop. But they just can't
Wheel
seem
off.
to get the rear right off.
Awesome. Joe's in the pit. Alright, so we're kind of just waiting on some rain now.
Push a bit harder if you can. Okay, there is rain coming.
Copy.
Awesome. Not fast enough. Two minutes.
It's just starting to rain.
And there's the rain. Fantastic. You're going aggressive. Damn. Alright, let's help the fuel wear, or the fuel delta a little bit now. We got some time. Behrman's gonna have to speed the fuck up. .2, 3.3, 3 seconds away. .3. Yeah, our tires are fucking smoked. 62, 63 probably. Are we going to the end of the race on these?
It stopped here.
Because I'm not going to make it.
Okay, so cooler tyres.
Copy.
Yeah, I think I was supposed to go to the end.
How are conditions?
Load push. Copy.
Damn.
Piastri has done it. He's got the win.
That's the checkered flag. That was
Pierre Gasly there, coming back after the checkered flag.
Not a good race. We did get P6 on the DHL fastest stop, though. Still in last, but points are points, I suppose. 2 races in a row, Bearman did not get his objective, so that kind of fucking blows. So, ATR starts today, fucking fantastic. This is the last research of the year, right? Yeah, there's today. Yep, this is the last one. Oh yeah, sending it big time with that. Damn. Alright. Okay, this is what we worry about. Nice. Smoothness went up 1, love to see it. Defending went up 1, love to see it. Overtaking went up 1, love to see it. And reactions too, but not really worried about the reactions. I like some other stuff to move up. Especially the overtaking and especially the smoothness. Oh my lord, I would love his smoothness to just skyrocket. All right. The Brazilian Grand Prix. to that, so that way we don't lose anything, or we don't lose as much. And we're going to go more gym training. We want to set ourselves up for as much speed as we can in our pit stops for next year. Wow, that sucks. Beautiful, love it. All right, and now we are going to go to the race targets and get on with the weekend. Just want to make sure we're going to get the money because we need the money more than anything.
Our F1 season brings us to Brazil for the Sao Paulo Grand Prix. The Autodromo Jose Carlos Pache has been a staple of the racing calendar for decades, and soon we'll once again be watching the best drivers in the world give it their all.
Don't forget, the schedule this weekend sees the drivers take to the track for an all-out sprint race. A good opportunity to clinch some crucial championship points.
It's shaping up to be a great weekend, so don't go anywhere.
Alright guys, so we do have a sprint this weekend, so we will be doing the practice, but just give me 2 seconds here. I'm just opening up a new pod for my vape. When I went to go reach for it during the cutscene, didn't realize it was dead. Alright, there we go. New pod is in, so let's get it going. Let's leave the hards on, 18 laps, move that down. Change all that around. Ooh. That's the last time we're using that gearbox. All right. Wow. Might need to buy a new ERS for Gasly. Turn everything down. Alright, let's get in and manage this session. Oh my god. Dude, that fucking sucks, man. Yo, seriously, that fucking blows. How far along in the race were you?
How does the car
Awesome. 5 out of 5.
I was happy with the balance.
Bring them in.
feel? Copy that.
Just gonna roll with that. Relatively balanced.
There's a yellow flag now.
Initial balance feedback.
Yep, everything felt good.
Copy.
Sure. Let's do something like that. Lap 32 out of 70. Ouch. So, like, about halfway, which sucks. Are you at the halfway point? You gotta be past. What? You gotta be almost at the beginning of September now, right? Three out of 5. We still got a little bit of time to go.
Copy.
Yep. I know. I'm aware. It's just practice, so
Anything we can help
it's intentional. Don't worry.
Yeah, drivability guys.
Got 9 races left. Yeah.
you? Okay.
Yeah, so you're a little bit past the halfway point. Not by much. All right. We're going to try that. All right, come on, Bearman. You got to hurry up, buddy. You're not going to make it. And I'm going to get annoyed with you.
Any issues your side?
Yeah, not the best.
Yeah, copy.
All right, call early. Call in early. All right. Cool. Let's try something like that, I guess. I really don't know.
So scope to work the tyres a fair bit.
Holy fuck.
Any comments though?
Gasly's staying out, obviously.
Copy that.
Let's check a flag.
All right, let's get into sprint quali. Why, Doc? What's wrong? Do that for Gasly. Honestly, don't know. Don't really have much to go off of with this one, so. Ooh. Why did they leave? Better opportunity somewhere else, or? Oop, I need to throw the race parts back in. We're going to try and save a little bit, actually. We're going to throw that one in. It's just a sprint, and we're not getting points anyway, so not entirely too worried about it. All right. Well, okay. See, now that's a reason I can respect. At least for Mr. Mikey Dunn.
We'll box at the end of this lap.
Copy.
Kind of curious as to why Lewis left, though, or Louise, or however you want to say his name.
Yeah, I cannot stop the car.
You okay?
I'm okay.
Come on, dude.
See a P14.
We've got an incident. It's Valtteri Bottas, I believe.
Oh, Bottas crashed, too. So we're not the only ones that had a incident.
Car in the wall.
That was... nice job.
Yeah, copy.
And we dropped it lower. Fantastic. It's the sprint. We're not getting points. I honestly don't give a fuck. We're going to break Park Ferme.
Green light.
Well, that was stupid. I don't know why it didn't. Probably should have just simmed right to the race. Because I definitely knew that my drivers were out. That was a user error. Operator error on that one. All right. That's Gasly. Done and dusted. All right.
We're back, and the action is set to get even better today as the drivers go racing in the sprint. And after a season of sprints, this is the last one of the year. This circuit is certainly no stranger to overtakes, so I think we're in for a good one.
The big draw today is the opportunity to grab some extra championship points. After all, they could make the difference when the season comes to a close.
Well, no doubt there'll be plenty of action today here at the Sao Paulo Sprint.
Let's get into the sprint now. Just gonna start both of our drivers. I don't care. It's a fucking sprint race. Really? That's actually badass. I mean, it's cool that you know somebody like that too. That's also fucking sick. No idea if that's going to be better or worse, but we're going to do it anyways. Fantastic.
24 laps around Sao Paulo in today's sprint. And it's lights out, and away we go.
Just get it done.
Yeah, copy.
Alright, so since we both started from the pit lane, we're just going to hurry up and speed this up until we at least catch up, if we catch up.
You need to keep your K1 usage down a bit, otherwise you'll just run out of battery and then you'll just be taken by everybody.
Okay.
Yes, try and cool these tyres where you can.
Copy that.
Get those tyres.
No, I know. That's what I mean. Like, it's fantastic that he actually wants to play for you.
On.
Yeah, understood.
Yeah, it's amazing that he's choosing passion over love. I 100% agree. Like, that's absolutely amazing. You really don't see that from anywhere across any sports, anywhere.
On the track.
Oh, there was a crash.
I got it.
Nice.
And you can just feel...
Just drop the tyre.
Copy.
Now, there's been an issue in the pits.
All right. Amazing safety car. Jack doing into the back of Williams, obviously, but is that Albin or a Freedom Tower, Logan Sargent? Freedom Tower.
So let's manage the tyres.
Copy.
Get back to doing lift and coast now.
Okay,
So we're probably gonna get a what, like two
That's good.
probably laps of racing.
Okay, remember mode push.
Copy.
Oh, we're getting more than two. You had a red flag in Q1. What happened? What'd you do to get a red flag in
Safe
Q1?
Colby in this lap. You know the drill.
Copy.
Click overtake. Click overtake.
Copy.
Kimmy's clearly drunk driving, drove into the wall. Nice. Wing came off. Cars. Jesus. Definitely sounds exciting to say the least. Holy shit.
Max Verstappen over the finish line to win the
Jesus.
sprint.
You know what I wish they had in this game? I wish they had driver injuries from crashes. I know it doesn't happen often in F1 with the crashes and the safety that's in the car and just safety in general nowadays, but like
Stopping on the
when Romain Grosjean crashed, he was out the rest of the year. Stroll crashed last year, he was out. Danny Rick crashed what, last year, the year before, he was out for a few races for a few weeks. Carlos Sainz didn't crash, but he was out for a week due to appendicitis. So, like, I just wish there was more of a realism aspect when it comes to those things, I suppose. To, like, actual injuries.
Now it's time to see who'll come out on top as qualifying gets underway.
The ups and downs of Interlagos mean a full-speed qualifying lap can be hard on both driver and car. Sector 2's technical corners demand high downforce to make a quick lap.
As far as Carlos Sainz is concerned, Karun, how do you think he's doing?
They were looking pretty sharp in practice and setting good lap times, so they're probably feeling fairly confident now. But a good practice time doesn't always guarantee a strong qualifying outcome.
Well, it's almost here. Qualifying coming up soon.
Yeah, see, like, that's exactly what I mean. And that's probably why they don't do... Well, not exactly what I mean, but that's probably why they don't do it. Is because they know that... Well... Alright, so we definitely increased both. Nice. We're going to leave them both. I don't care anymore. But, yeah, that's probably why they don't do it. Yeah, it would get probably a little egregious after a while. Especially with some of the older drivers, because you already know that they'd make them more prone to injury.
Delta on. Delta on.
Send them back out as soon as we can.
That will be P10. We are happy with that time.
Well, my controller just died. Alright, I'll talk to you in a second there, Doc.
P14. We're boxing at the end of this lap.
Copy.
A small improvement, but it's not going to be nearly enough. Damn it. It seems to be Behrman's max right now is 17th.
Green light.
%, clean lap for Gasly. Nice. Still was a shit lap though.
We've got a yellow flag here.
And he's gonna get held up by Stroll. Still went faster.
6. Super lap. Mode in, please.
Copy.
So if we use one more, we still have 2 for the race. I don't think I really want to use another one. Still improving.
Lap time looks pretty competitive at the moment. Mode in will box this lap.
Copy.
Alright, so we're going to come in 13th, 14th. Both the drivers eliminated in Q1 and Q2. Which, that's about expected for the Haas team anyway, so...
There's a terrific atmosphere.
Yeah, I want to do that one. Fantastic. Alright, looks like that's probably going to be my strategy. Medium, hard, medium. Push on the hards. As always, underfuel by 1. And push.
Well then, it's not long until we get started here, and we should be in for a tightly contested race.
I should be in for a tightly
And now,
contested race.
It's time for the Sao Paulo Grand Prix.
Welcome back, man.
South, and away we go.
Didn't really miss much, just changing my strategy around.
You've got the pace. You can do this.
Copy.
Speed this up a little bit. Good overtake there, Gasly. Alright, burn a little bit of that ERS going down the straight here. Get caught up to Bottas as much as you can. The fuck are you talking about? You're like 3 years younger than me. Let's push forward on time a little bit. How old am I? I'm 28. He goes, "You cheeky cunt."
Debbie on the right hand side.
No, you're more than that. Probably close to like 8,
And we've had
9,
a crash on
7 or
track.
8 years, I would say. If I had to go off of memory. I thought you were a couple years older than that. Thought you were like about 20. I think you told me once.
Think we can give it a couple of laps.
Copy.
I think you told me once. Maybe twice. That's a big fucking maybe.
Copy.
No, you've definitely told me at least once. I mean, it might have something to do with the fact that you were up until fucking 4 a.m. last night. And I would almost guarantee that that would definitely have something to do with it. It's 3:59. Fuck you. You meant what I knew, dickhead.
There's a big shunt ahead.
Oh my
Are
god.
you okay?
Yeah, I'm sorry for that.
There's no damage.
Can't believe this.
I
And
still want to
there's
see what the
been quite
fuck
a
happened.
crash. Now this was at turn 1. Not a lot of wiggle room here. And you can see how the cars come together. The teams
Are you
will no
kidding me?
doubt
That's
be
all
very
Logan
keen to
Sargent's fault.
establish the full extent of the damage.
Fucking idiot. Oh my god. Yeah, dude, see, that might have something to do with why you're so tired. You're on 4 hours of sleep. Holy fuck, dude, I can't stand that shit. Logan Sargent is an idiot, and Gasly pays the price.
Debris on the track.
It's another incident.
Here we've got a yellow flag. As we look to Decido de Lago.
Okay, not us.
Barely any room to manoeuvre. The car's coming together right there. An unfortunate
Fantastic.
moment, yes, but as any driver will know, this is an unforgiving sport. And look at the team there. They all knew.
Yep.
Debbie here.
Now, there's been an incident involving the Sauber.
And another crash between both of the Saubers. That is amazing. That's awesome. That's your teammate for you there, Bottas.
Gonna pit this lap.
Copy box.
Alright, come on, guys. Gasly, my guy. What are you doing? The tire wear and so much free room. Don't have a lot of extra to push on at the end. As long as we can stay ahead of Sargent. Nice.
Let's build the margin now.
Copy.
And Sainz crosses the line first. He's taken the win.
Safety car deployed. Charge on, please.
There's a red flag.
Count to 0 on the delta.
There we've got the Haas driver.
Damn. Doesn't really matter. We got 1 point for the DHL. Still so far behind everybody else for the DHL. Alright, come on. Fan-fucking-tastic. We have to buy a new gearbox. Alright, fix everything, got all the practice parts in, double check this. Get 2 research completes. Research projects completed, fuck yeah. Let's start another couple. Fantastic. We are going to send it like that. 3 and 3. Try and speed those up a little bit. No. Because we don't have the money for it. Alright, let's get another research project going. Excuse me. Bigger. Bigger rhymes with digger. Bigger, trigger, figure. Yeah, figure does technically rhyme, even though it's spelled different. There's no two G's. It's not a double G-E-R. It's a G-U-R-E. Yeah, come on now. Don't really have much of a choice. That's not even me. That's the auto moderator blocking that out. I have yet to touch anything with that. Yeah. I mean, I'm kind of glad that it's blocked out, so that way people can't just be fucking, you know, dropping that word all over the fucking place in the chat, because that would not be okay. Yeah, move that there. Let's go something like that. And then for you... Come on, dude. Oh, can't see what I... Okay, I didn't understand that for a second. I had to look at the actual... to understand. Fucking moron. Me, not you, obviously. Alright, let's go ahead and sim FP2. Damn. Alright, let's go with something like that for Gasly. And let's go to FP3 now, simulate. Hopefully we get something good.
We're moving on now to the all-important qualifying session.
Alright. Let's try that for the final. So that's obviously got to go out there. It's probably got to go back that way. Well, let's try something like that. It's about as close as it's gonna fucking get anyway, so. No qualifying, never mind. Since we have the brand new gearbox we just fucking bought, we're gonna throw it in. Forgot to change my engine. Holy crap. Yeah, we're gonna manage Q1, as always. It's fucking qualifying. Why would we not manage it? Time 16, gotta speed this up a little bit. Not great, boys. Not great laps. I think so, but refresh my memory, because that still sounds fucking insane. How long was your time ban for?
Sex, there's been a crash.
So there's a lot of debris.
Motherfucker.
Turn 4, stay to the right-hand side.
Yep, you told me that. I remember now. I remember the second part. I couldn't remember what you originally got banned for, but I definitely remember this. You telling me about the second part of it, which I still find that fucking hilarious.
The city of Las Vegas is abuzz with excitement, and the drivers now ready.
Alright, might as well get these ready so when we're done we can just start it up. So let's go in. I don't like that. Let's go in, let's make this a medium, turn that into a soft. Well, yeah, true. It out that you were using a different account. Oh, hold on. Tracked your IP. Wow, I didn't know Twitch got really got that crazy with it. I thought Twitch was like everybody else and just did their own fucking thing and let people do what they... I didn't think Twitch paid that close of attention is kind of what I'm trying to say here. I think that's the strategy. Nope. That's gonna have to be it. And we are all good on the rest, so carry on, my wayward son.
Welcome back, everyone. The final preparations. We're all ready to go in Las Vegas. And it's lights out, and away we go.
It's your chance. Get it done.
All right. Three wide into T1. Good block on the fucking Alpine there, Gasly. Ollie Behrman's officially out of last place too, which is cool. Alright. I'm sorry about that, guys. Fucking had to die for a second. Really much going on right now. Gasly's fighting, actually. Behrman's trying to move up.
To reduce K1 usage.
Copy.
No DRS. No DRS.
Yeah.
And Behrman is dropped pretty far behind now. Yo, come on, Gasly, you should be ripping by these people. You are on softs. Run softs with equal tire wear to the mediums around you.
Copy.
Yeah, we can give it a couple of laps.
I'll wait 1 lap for Bearman and then put him on aggressive. Spin a lap, throw him on aggressive. Alright. We are gonna pit Gasly. And then we are gonna pit Bearman.
Oh, my tires.
I'm out. You okay? Yeah, all good.
Ollie, what did
Now
you do?
with the Haas. And ends up making contact with the barrier. And all it can take is one mistake. One momentary lapse of concentration.
Oh, right there in the braking zone.
As for the team back in the
It's okay.
garage,
No damage, no harm, no foul. Run it.
You need to keep your K1 usage down a bit, otherwise you'll just run out of battery and then you'll just be taken by everybody.
I think I'm managing tires pretty well for Gasly right now.
Copy.
here's
Multiple
the replay.
cars crashed, 2
We're
crashed.
heading now into turn 5. The cars jostling for position. Has to be said, that
Ooh.
was pretty risky. And I don't think there's a lot of
And then
doubt
it
as
puts
to
Albon
which
into the
car
wall
came
there,
off
so they
worse
both
there.
slow down. Nice. That helps. Or Sargent it was.
There is Debbie on the main straight.
Had to have been Logan Sargent.
And who's that having an issue in the pits?
Leclerc pit stop issue. That doesn't really make shit of a difference to us.
Confirming box in this lap.
Care plugs. Copy.
4.4.
But this is what
Oh,
happened.
Bearman overtakes Joe though.
There's the opening. And that's 16th place now. Oh dear, that's not a good stop. Over to you, Karun.
So let's see what happened in the pits with Gasly.
Already. Oh, hang on, the front right doesn't want to come off.
It actually looks like there's a couple of problems there.
Copy.
Alright, let's bring Bearman in. Hopefully he's got better luck. Yeah, I gotta, excuse me, save quite a bit of fuel.
Got a bent flag.
What the fuck happened?
And we're watching Daniel Ricciardo. And you can see how tight it is. And oh, that's obviously far from intentional.
Are you kidding me? Danny Rick fucked it into the barrier, which caused... Come on. Well, throw new
Not for
softs
the
on
first time
Bearman.
today, the drivers are lined up, awaiting the lights.
You get, what, one lap? Maybe?
And it's lights out, and away we go.
Virtual safety car deployed. Virtual safety car. Follow the dash.
Well.
Oh dear, a crash. There's been a crash.
Let's see what Stroll did.
Now this one involves Stroll. There's clear contact there. Now their confidence will have taken a hit.
That's amazing.
BSC ending.
Copy.
That's the checkered flag.
There we've got the Haas driver.
Did so well all race. Moved up some positions with Gasly. Bearman moved up some positions before the incident. Great race. Making full race bonuses. Nope. Hurry up, get through all that, collect all of our money. Okay, so we gotta replace the underfloor for Bearman. And let's put all the practice parts back in. Holy shit. There's what, 2 races left? Yeah, you're gonna have to fucking deal with it, because I'm not spending that much money. I'm not buying you another gearbox, and I'm not buying you another ERS. You're gonna have to fucking deal. Well, we're gonna have to get a little risky with our usage here. Oh my god. Needs a new fucking chassis. Needs a new front wing. Needs a new rear wing. Needs new side pods. Ban you, you stupid fucking piece of shit. Ban, where is it? Report. Report as spam. Alright, I'll talk to you in a second, Ben. Next. Bots. And block. Fantastic. Fantastic. And now let's put in a new suspension. So literally everything other than a fucking underfloor just went into Gasly's car. Come on, dude. That fucking blows. Technical chief. Affiliate. And then exceeded by 493. Begin sponsor plan. Fantastic. Wow. All right, into the practice we go. Might as well check the facilities. All set, ready to go. '18th and 18th. Don't really have much of a damn choice in the matter, but we're gonna send it like that.
To the Middle East this weekend for the Qatar.
So again, because there's a sprint, we are gonna do the qualify or the practice. I don't think we have much of a fucking choice. Damn. Get them both out there ASAP.
Is everything okay with the temp?
Yeah, temp is great. Keep going. They're a little chilly, but nothing you really need to worry about, so just keep going, bud. Can't lift and coast anymore for you.
How does the car feel?
Just
Yeah, call them in early.
Copy that.
Alright, so bring that back that way. This goes there. This goes here. Bring that back to... And back into range with him.
How's the balance?
Yeah, not the best.
Yeah, copy.
Fantastic. Boom. that goes there. This goes out a little more. Back to... Bring that back in range. Send it. Fucking gorgeous, honey. Just gorgeous.
Fire 10, do we need to cool down or not?
So I think we're going to finish the season in 7th. I don't think Williams, Alpine, or Kick Sauber is going to catch us at 30-something points. I think the next closest is still under 20. So unless they have 2 really good races on these last 2 races,
Tyres are on the cold.
not worried.
How does the car feel?
Wow, feels fantastic.
And we are in optimal range. That is amazing. Damn. Try that with Gasly. It's probably not close enough, but can't be too far off.
Any issues with the car?
I'm happy with this one.
Copy.
You're happy with that one. Well, the next one will be even better for you there, Bearman. Yeah, we're just gonna lower his fuel and send him back out there on the fucked up hards, because I'm not really pushing for times.
Let me know for the tires. Copy. Copy.
Virtual safety car deployed.
Nice.
Delta, +1.
Gasly retired.
Check the flag.
Yeah, his components probably fucked up because there's no incident.
Copy.
Which I'm not terribly upset about anyways. Because I don't give a fuck. We got, what, one more race after this? Fuck it. Yeah, his gearbox blew apart. This one's got more, so we'll go with this one. Don't really have much of an option there. We got a fresh engine though. Brand fucking new, never been used. Behrman's gonna finish ahead, shockingly. Good. Good as he's gonna get. Alright, let's hurry up and push the Q1 because we know Gasly's gonna get knocked out. We know Behrman's gonna get knocked out.
That's put you P1. Positive on the brakes on the way in.
Yeah. Excuse me, sorry about that one. I think I need to go possibly get another cup of coffee. Both had big increases, but not nearly enough to fucking matter.
Well, it's a different format this weekend, with a sprint set to spice up today's events.
Did you hear that? The sprint's gonna spash him up. Oof. Like I said, don't care. It's a sprint race. We're not fighting for points anyways. Well, we're gonna try that. We are going to push off of the rip.
We're ready for the sprint here in Qatar. And it's lights out and away we go.
You know what to do. Copy.
Yeah, we're going to push hard until people start coming out. Crash. That was not Albin's fault. He got pushed too far wide. He was just trying to stay on track. Damn. Just about halfway through. Exactly halfway through the sprint race. And our drivers are falling back in 19th and 20th even further. We're going to finish ahead of Albin only because he had to pit. People went out on hards too, which... not really that surprising, to be honest.
Energy's good to keep on pushing. Copy.
Albin overtook Behrman and then pulled 3 seconds on him. Holy fuck. I know he had a big tire gap and he was on fresher, faster tires, but
There's
fuck.
tension in the air today.
But when you come to a stop, use your procedures, please.
Right, we're not going to change any of that around. Alright, well. I should have used that for the sprint and then this one for the race. Damn. Oh. No point in buying one for 2 races. I'm kind of pissed that I had to buy one for 4 races.
4 seconds, 3, 2, 1, green light.
Behrman got held up behind Norris big time.
We'll box at the end of this lap.
Yeah, about 1.5 seconds.
We're currently P8.
Nice job, boys.
We're happy with that lap time.
Alright, send him out for the last time in Q3. Yeah, we got held up big time. Damn, well that sucks. But we're still through, so with both drivers, so I can't be really that upset at all. 100 and 100 for the second last race. I'll take that all fucking day, bud.
Green light.
Alright, let's fast forward this one a little bit. Motherfucker.
Watch out for yellow.
Copy.
Currently P1.
We're currently P12. We'll box at the end of this lap.
Copy.
Yeah. Alright, that was Gasly's best lap. Still not a great lap. Yellow. Yellow. Small improvements. 13th and 15th. Couple tenths gained by Behrman. Didn't really gain any positions on track. Few more tenths gained by Gasly over there, and he still did not. And he did move up 1 place. So now he is 13th, and we are starting 13th and 15th. Forgot about that. Definitely forgot about that. Son of a bitch. Yeah, that's not happening. It's gonna have to stay like that. 20 and 36. All right,
Well,
let's go in and get her done.
Folks, as we settle in for the weekend's Grand Prix action. We're all set here in Lusail.
I wonder if Ben ever came
Lights
back.
out, and away we go.
Let's just get past them. Probably.
Behrman's up in 10th? How did Behrman get so high up? There must have been some penalties dished out earlier. Damn. Alright, let's speed this up a little bit. I gotta push time. I don't have a lot of time. Oop, we got to turn our ERS off. And we'll cuff that off at 2.5. Alright, I do have to take a leak real quick, so you get to watch Gasly fight his way up.
lap tyres.
I'm feeling good on this tires.
All right.
I like the front.
So here we go, heading into turn 1.
You kidding me?
Wide
He's
they
not
go.
even pushing.
Watch for yellows.
Copy.
Yeah, big drop. Yep, we're just gonna race our race, follow the strategy, and hope for the best, kinda. Because we don't really have much room for
We can give it a couple of laps.
pushing.
Box.
Copy, Mats. Copy.
Yep, we're just gonna follow the strategy, finish the race. No, we'll leave it on high overtake, just in case we do ever, eventually, maybe, possibly, catch up to anybody at all. Alright, we don't need to worry about saving fuel for the rest of the race now. Might as fucking well have him push a little, go standard for the last few laps of his stint. Behrman's even, plus a little bit.
Yellows ahead.
Copy.
Switch him on to the mediums.
Something's not gone right in the pits.
Oh. Come on, Behrman. I just need you to come in not last, buddy.
There's a yellow flag now.
There you go. Looks like doing actually pit. Anybody else that might come into the pits? Nope.
Slow down now.
Copy.
Management as discussed.
Copy.
That's the checkered flag.
Alright, and that's the end of that.
What a frustrating race for you. Move slow.
18th and 19th. Not good.
Max Verstappen.
Skip through all that. Yep, that's about right. Alright, for the last race, we just gotta come in not last. And we are gonna sim the entire weekend. We're gonna give 0 input, like literally 0 input. Alright, good job, Behrman. Overtaking and defending, both up 2. Alright, which one do we need more? Oh, so, okay, so we can do 2. Let's go to car analysis. You know, I thought there was a way. Yeah, right there. Alpine. I think it's chassis and side pod. Yeah, chassis and side pod. Or I could research the underfloor and try to really go for it with the underfloor. No, I'm gonna do side pods because when I drop the weight out of the side pods, it'll be that much faster. Alright, and then to try and save on some money. It's not much, but it's something. And at 8.7 mil, we need all the saving we can get, especially because we're going to have a bunch of shit in our car development. Design Center and CFD are the first two that are going to go. We don't really have the money for it, so... Look at that. Fucking son of a beach. Alright, new tires on. Let's really try and push it. Alright. Move on. That's not good. Nice. Check that out. Saved ourselves another 33 grand. Alright guys, just not fucking last. Or not second last or last. You mean 19th or above.
Draws to a close here with the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix.
Yeah, pretty much just not fucking last. Not 20th. Alright, sim to qualifying. Told you I'm not doing nothing. Other than changing parts around, but... $73 and $91. Don't care if it's damaged, it's in better standing. Simulate to the race.
Only 58 laps stand between the drivers and the checkered flag as they prepare to duel it out under the lights.
Here in Abu Dhabi. Fantastic. Yeah, we're not going to touch anything. We're going to leave it 100% to the AIs. Starting 12th and 19th? What the hell happened, Gasly? Good shit, Behrman, though. Alright, simulate the last race of the year. I usually do that just because it's the last race. 9 times out of 10, it doesn't matter. In this situation, does not matter. So where are we at for drivers? 12th and 14th. We are a solid 7th place. And we are the worst pit stop crew on the grid. '15th and 13th. Good shit, boys. Cool, we got 600K. That doesn't do shit for us. Oh, that's Formula 2. Alright, so Ferrari 1, Verstappen gets drivers, McLaren gets 2nd, Red Bull gets 3rd. Fantastic. We are all good there. Front wing research completed. Fantastic. Well, thanks, Alessandro Aluni Bravi. He's from Sauber, I'm pretty sure. Okay, cool. Ooh. We are gonna keep the race structure the same. Alright. Behrman's got 14th. Gasly's got 12th. And we came in 7th. Team rating went up by what looks like a star. We got our target position on the nose, which my team principal rating went up. Fantastic, that's cool. Team rating went up a decent amount. The heritage went up 1, which is cool, I suppose. Team rating definitely went up, as well as the constructors rating. Cool. Board confidence high, so an extra 1.5 mil. Nice. Overtaking and defending, +2 more. I love to see that. That is actually beautiful. We'll leave it. We'll leave it. We have an extra gearbox and an extra ERS than we did last year. Perfect. Same amount of gearboxes? Fantastic. Alright, well. That's it for... Holy crap. Holy crap. Okay. Now we are done. Well, thank you guys for watching. That is the end of the 2024 season. Thank you guys for watching, and I shall see you guys next time.